Princess Anne becomes first female to take on elite military title since Harry's patronage is stripped from him. The Princess Royal is seen as a good fit for the position, which was passed down from Prince Philip to Harry upon his retirement from royal duties in December 2017. The Duke of Edinburgh had inherited the title in 1953 from the late King George VI, who died a year earlier. Senior military sources suggested Anne was nailed on as the next Captain General of the Royal Marines. A senior Royal Marines source told the Sunday Times, "Princess Anne has already done a lot with us over the years. She's really well connected to the Navy and, as a consequence, has a soft spot for the Royal Marines. We are very comfortable with her, especially given her outstanding sporting background. She is a good fit." A source close to the Princess Royal described her as being very keen to take on the role. Military chiefs are hoping Princess Anne will be their next figurehead as they try to recruit women to join the Royal Navy's elite fighting force. Senior military sources say the Princess Royal is nailed on to become the first female Captain General of the Royal Marines when the Queen divides up Harry's patronages. And they believe the former Olympian would be perfect for the role as they look to encourage more women to wear the coveted green beret, which is the hallmark of the Royal Navy Commando Unit. Prince Charles, the Queen and Prince William are said to be talking who will take over Harry and Meghan's remaining former patronages. The Princess Royal has the kind of no-nonsense personality the military want to see in those signing up for the grueling gender-neutral training course, which is known to be both physically and mentally demanding. A source close to the 70-year-old princess told The Times she was very keen to take on the role held by her father, the Duke of Edinburgh, until Prince Harry was given the title in 2017. A senior Royal Marines source confirmed it was likely and told the broadsheet, "Princess Anne has already done a lot with us over the years. She's really well connected to the Navy and, as a consequence, has a soft spot for the Royal Marines. We are very comfortable with her, especially given her outstanding sporting background. She is a good fit. And already holds 60 military roles and affiliations, but could show the way for women to join the Royal Navy's own Rapid Reaction Force of amphibious troops." Despite opening the 350-year-old all-male selection process up to women, no females joined the intake of 600 last year. The late Duke of Edinburgh, who held the role of Captain General of the Royal Marines for 64 years until 2017 when he retired from public life and the role went to Harry. But Prince Philip, whose last solo engagement was to attend the Captain General's parade at Buckingham Palace in August 2017, was said to want his only daughter to take over the role first held by King George V. King Edward VLLL and King George VL held the role of ceremonial head of the Royal Marines, who was known as the Colonel-in-Chief until the title changed to Captain General in 1948. It was passed to the Duke of Sussex in December 2017, but he was stripped of his titles after he and his wife Meghan Markle decided to step down as working royals and move to America. If the Princess Royal was appointed by the Queen, she would probably wear the uniform and insignia of a Royal Marines colonel or higher. The job description points out that becoming a Royal Marines commando makes you part of one of the most elite amphibious forces in the world, but points out how tough the job is. Once you have your green beret, you'll start a career taking on the toughest challenges, in some of the most extreme conditions on the planet. Working with your mates to get the job done, all over the world. From landing on remote beaches, to navigating swamps in hostile territory. The Duchess of Cambridge is said to be earmarked for roles with the RFU and RFL. Harry, a keen rugby player and fan, was vice patron of the RFU from 2010 until 2016, when he took over as patron from the Queen, who held the role for 64 years. The Queen was also patron of the RFL, and handed the role to Harry, who hosted the Rugby League World Cup draws at Buckingham Palace in January 2020, shortly before stepping aside. It is thought Kate will take over the role before the Rugby League World Cup in October and November and champion the RFU's Inner Warrior campaign, which aims to encourage more girls and women into the game. The keen rugby fan is also royal patron of the All England Lawn and Tennis Croquet Club, the Lawn Tennis Association, Sports Aid and the 1851 Trust, which aims to inspire and educate young people through sport. Husband William is patron of the Welsh Rugby Union. In 2015, and sister Pippa once wrote how the family planned their social life around international rugby fixtures.